Space Croutons! Space Croutons, season 3.14. Space Croutons, season 3.14. Join us for a tale or two, our stories will enlighten you. Follow our mysterious tale, everything will be unveiled. Space Croutons, season 3.14. Space Croutons, season 3.14.
Pi is the ratio of the circumference of any circle to the diameter of that circle. Regardless of the circle's size, this ratio will always equal pi.
Did somebody say pi?
The Cordax left a residue with powers that were somewhat new. We traveled through both space and time, through snow globes, and it was sublime. Space Croutons, season 3.14.
Say what?
Space Croutons, season 3.14.
The distance of pi approximately 3.14159265358979323384623433884197169399.
Hello Space Croutonians one and all. Today, we have an extra special treat in store for you. A well-traveled Kurdy is back in Van Helsing today and as bubbly as ever. Hello Kurdy.
Greetings, everyone. My oh my, it seems like eons since I've been able to introduce our guests today. As much fun as I've had traveling, if you can call it fun, it's always interesting to hear about the adventures our friends are having. Today, we're going to catch up with Brittney, Alexa, and Vera. They're transportaling to a very interesting destination, and I'm sure you're going to love hearing all about it. But do you know what I love hearing about almost as much, Sally?
Your dad?
Well, my dad is in my friends and family list, but I was thinking of something a bit closer to home.
Your dad is coming home?
When was the last time we had your auditory receivers checked, Sally?
Check please.
All signs seem to be pointing to a sensor degradation.
We're going to a graduation? Whose graduation are we going to?
Well, I believe if we just adjust the Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator, everything will be just fine.
I learned a song Kurdy. If you'd like to hear it, I could sing it for you.
Why, sure, Sally. I'd love to hear it.
It's called Daisy.
Daisy.
There, that should do it. Now for a reboot. While we're waiting for Sally to rejoin us, how about we listen to a word from one of our most beloved sponsors? Hello, everyone, from Season 3.14. Some would say it's pie season, but some don't like pie and prefer to just call it Christmas season. All I know is that in 10 pounds or so, we'll have a new year thrust upon us, and they seem to be coming faster and faster. Our new season has sprung forth with a flurry of adventure, excitement, and mystery. As we follow our friends through the dimensions, across the galaxies, and across time itself, I know you'll love the crazy quirkiness and souls we'll meet along the way. Stay tuned for surprises as we explore strange new worlds, new civilizations, and boldly go where no one has gone before. And as segues go, that's a pretty good one. I'd like to introduce everyone to a new friend of mine. You may recognize her from her other appearances, here, there, and elsewhere. Our very own Miss Cleopatra.
Greetings, everyone. I feel as though I know each of you already. You have questions, I have answers. Kirby, I know what you're wondering. I can see by the cards. I see a moon guard. Somebody has been talking about you.
Well, that's not too unexpected, Miss Cleo. After all, my friends and I have been doing a podcast for some time now, and it's gone worldwide, transgalactic, and multi-dimensional.
I know all that, my friend. I know about your podcast. It's a well-traveled show, to be sure. But I'm not talking about your podcast. And the ones talking about you are not associated with the show. In fact, this is someone that you've never met, and will make a big impact in your life. I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Well, I've tried to be more attentive to those around me, to be more aware of my surroundings, and to prepare for unforeseen situations.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Ah, okay. Well, our thanks to Miss Cleo, and we hope to see you again soon. As they say from those remote locations, back to the studio.
Just remember, if you've got questions, I've got answers.
Well, that was illuminating, wasn't it? Kind of like my power bill. Let's see if Sally has rejoined us. Sally, are you awake?
Of course, Cordy. There seems to be a small gap in my log as if time has jumped, but otherwise, everything is functioning normally. As they say at NASA, we're green for launch.
That's great, Sally. What do you say we get started with today's report?
That would be wonderful, Cordy. I second the motion.
As I mentioned before, Brittney, Alexa, and Vera are traveling in a faraway location and have a pretty interesting story to tell. I received a rather lengthy missive from Brittney. Let's see what she has to say. Hello, Curdy. Alexa, Vera, and I are traveling, and I wanted to send you an update on our adventure. It all started when we walked into our local travel guide's office and asked her to recommend a unique travel destination. We wanted to go someplace that we've never been before, had lots to see and do, as well as some quirky but safe experiences to offer. When we told her that
Language wasn't a problem, she immediately lit up like a light bulb and she suggested Whosburg.
Whosburg? Where is that?
What's a Whosburg?
Shh! Let the lady speak.
Hello! Welcome! Let me tell you about Whosburg. Rolling hills, placid lakes, pristine shorelines.
Oh, I think I've heard this before.
I said shh.
And a somewhat unique way of communicating, which most people find refreshing.
What's unique about it?
Let's just say that you'll be entertained from the moment you set foot there.
I'm sold. Pick me up. Let's go.
How do we get there?
That's easy. Just stand over there at the portal and roll this. Anything other than a 20, and you'll find yourself in Whosburg. The portal is already set up for you.
And what if we roll a 20?
Well, if you roll a 20, then I'm afraid the episode will restart from the beginning.
Including the theme song?
Yes, including the theme song.
Alexa, please don't roll a 20.
What do you mean? I'm not rolling.
Give me the die, ladies. I feel a hot streak coming on.
Good luck and have fun. Don't forget to write.
Ha ha! A 7! I told ya.
Where are we?
Is this
Whosburg! It's so
colorful?
Bright.
and warm.
It's perfect. We looked around, taking it all in. The trees were the perfect shade of green, and the grass lush and full. And the temperature, humidity, everything was just right. As if it were something out of a novel, or even a children's book. You know, people were milling about, going to and fro, and everyone was smiling, and laughter could be heard, and even children playing. And there was a little traffic, so we began to walk towards a small cafe we could see on the corner. And people were sitting outside and just enjoying their lunch and chatting as if they didn't have a care in the world. Well, I could use something to drink. What do you say we get something at this cafe, ask a few questions, maybe see what we want to do next?
That sounds wonderful. I wonder what the local drink specialty is.
As long as I can get some cool water, I'm in. Let's go.
Well, we walked over to the cafe, and we saw the hostess seating people. And then after waiting for a minute or so, a lovely lady came over to help us.
Greetings to all. Come in, come in. Take a seat, any seat. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lynn.
And then after the quick introduction, we made our way to our table. And, just glancing at each other, we smiled. And then after sitting down, we all thanked our hostess. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lynn.
It's nice to meet you, everyone. Here we'll strive to impress. Now what can I get for you? My, isn't that a cute dress?
Well, we all smiled again as Lynn pointed out Alexa's dress. And we began to feel, at ease with Lynn, anxious to hear more.
We're just a bit thirsty. What do you recommend?
Well, it seems that you've been walking, and the weather is nice and hot. How about something cool and refreshing? That should hit the spot.
I glance around our table, and I can see that we're all enjoying our conversation.
Now, my friends, I must dash, but I'll turn you over to Cooper. I'm sure you're going to love him. He is super duper.
And then as Lynn leaves, I glance at everyone else, and almost under my breath I say, is it just me, or do you feel that we've landed in a children's book?
Well, it could be, but then you see, we strive to please. Iced tea?
Looking up at Cooper, I see that Alexa is instantly mesmerized. He favors her so much, he could be her son.
Cooper, what a great name.
But then, for some unknown reason, I respond to Cooper by saying, tea? Not for me. I never touch it, you see. But if instead you had some juice, well, I'd be as happy as a goose. My eyes widen. I can't believe what I just heard, what just came out of my mouth. I meant simply to ask for juice. I don't know where all the rest came from. And I'd be willing to bet that Alexa doesn't like tea, or juice for that matter. In fact, I bet she was going to ask for coffee. But when she hesitated, I knew she was doing the same thing that I was. Was she going to rhyme too?
And for you, miss, no juice for you. That I can see. And I think you'd rather not have tea. Perhaps you'd like some fresh brewed coffee.
I locked my eyes on Alexa, and as we did, we both knew.
Go with it, my friends. Enjoy the day. We might as well, after all. We're here to play.
And then Alexa responded to Cooper saying,
My, oh my, Cooper, young man, you've read my mind as if by plan. Coffee it is and will always be my drink of choice, at least for me.
And as I glanced around the table, I was wondering how Cooper could have known that Alexa wanted coffee. And then it hit me. Alexa was wearing one of her favorite t-shirts, the one that said, first the coffee, then the adventure, So, okay, maybe he saw it. Maybe it was a lucky guess. But then Cooper looked over at Vera and said,
And for that special friend you've brought along, with our crystal clear water, you'll do no wrong.
How insightful your words are, Cooper. That will quite hit the spot. And please, even though I'm very parched, ensure the water is not too hot.
I'll be back in a flash with fresh drinks for all. I'll be very careful. I wouldn't want to fall.
We look at each other as Cooper leaves, almost afraid to speak, until Vera breaks the ice.
Well, I guess our suspicions have been confirmed. It's very plain to see. And although it may not be intentional, I'm sure we can all agree. It's not conventional, and as we see, we should have fun and later relay our tale to Sally.
Yes, I agree. We'll tell Sally. But first I have to address this Cooper guy. I think he should join us. What do you think? Yes?
We could use a fourth, as they say on the links. What's one more? And he is bringing drinks.
Let's bring him along. What do you say? Near and far? Fun, all the way.
It's settled then. We'll ask him for sure. A perfect fit for us, and it wasn't even in the brochure.
We quiet down as Cooper returns with our drinks. And then as he passes out our order, he says,
I have your drinks, and that's not all. As a special treat for you, I brought a list of specials that I like a lot. Some are salty, some are sweet, but all are terrific and yummy to eat.
Thank you, Cooper. I'm sure we'd agree that your list of treats are scrumptious and as sweet as a honeybee. But there's a question we'd like you to ponder. Would you like to come with us to see things, to wander?
Cooper thought for a moment. Then,
I'd like that very much, I would. Could we venture through the woods? Can we sail near and far? Or can we just go by car? Climb a mountain? Go to the moon? When can we go? Can we leave soon?
And with that, our little group increased in size. Cooper's traveling with us now, and certainly he brings his own set of quirks to this group. You know, I can't promise that he'll still be with us when we return from Whosburg, or that we won't meet and convince others to join us. But be sure, we'll be having fun all along the way. And when we do see you again, we'll have lots to talk about.
And with that, my friends, Brittney signs off. Whosburg, I think I'd like to visit someday. I don't think I can get there by car, because as it is, it's so very far. Not by boat or plane or even bike. And it's way, way, way too far to hike. Could I travel by ship off through the stars, going by Venus, passing by Mars? Or maybe I should just roll the die. I think that could be as easy as pie. Wow, that is fun. Tell me, Sally, what do you know about Whosburg?
Whosburg is the capital city of the planet Whosburg. Located in a galaxy approximately 475.3883 light-years from our current position. We will be passing relatively close to Whosburg, only 453.9934 light-years away in exactly 24,385 Earth-years.
You're always here with the details, aren't you, Sally? So, my friends, if you're looking to visit someplace unique, just follow in the footsteps of Brittney, Alexa, and Vera, and now Cooper. Go see your local travel guide and make arrangements to head over to Whosburg. Your adventure awaits. Okay, Sally, how about a word from another one of our sponsors?
Sure, Cordy. Should I randomly select from our exhaustive list of sponsors a commercial to play for our listeners?
Sure thing, Sally. Dealer's choice.
What? Is that something your dad said once?
I'm sure he did, but that's neither here nor there.
Here nor there? Can you illuminate?
Not right now, Sally. Can you please just play a commercial?
Of course, Cordy, of course. I didn't expect a Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. Sorry, reflex. Just play the commercial, please.
As you wish.
I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I like to teach the world to sing with me. Perfect harmony, perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a book and keep it company. And the real I like to teach the world.
And thus wraps up another episode of Space Croutons. A special thanks to our audience, our guests, our callers, and our screenwriters. I'd like to thank you, and you, and you, and you, and of course you, too, and everyone else that's out there that I haven't mentioned yet. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Spotify, or any number of full-featured streaming services that you may have access to. Please keep us posted on anything you hear that could help us save the world. And keep peace in your hearts until our next story time.
If you want to join in, I might have to have some hints. Tell your friends and neighbors, we'll be adding capers to the Space Croutons Season 3.14.
Let's go!
Space Croutons Season 3.14.
If you don't listen, you don't know what you're missing.
Pie or square? No. Cornbread or square? Pie or round?
How is a pie?
Some of it is cheesy, but very light and breezy. I love it supersonic, but very planetonic. Space Croutons Season 3.14.
Come on!
Space Croutons Season 3.14.
Again!
Space Croutons Season 3.14.
Oh yeah!
Space Croutons, this is not Season 4.
Space Croutons is a work of original fiction. Similarities to persons, situations, or events, real or fictional, is coincidental and unintentional. No animals were coerced, injured, starved, exploited, overworked, oppressed, abused, overburdened, or taken advantage of during this production, except for Ralph the Wonder Llama. Created and written by Jerry, Jace, John, Della, and Jeff Goodson. Episode story by John. Production by John. Featuring the voice talents of Jeff, Christine, Amanda, Patsy, Della, Jessica, and Carter. Entire work, copyright 2021, by Jeff, John, Jerry, Della, and Jace Goodson. This has been a Good Witch audio production.